Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Happy Advent, happy whatever celebration you're celebrating this festive period, because there are all sorts of festivities going on around about this time. Whatever you celebrate, enjoy these 25 to 31 days, depending on how you say busy I feel and how much I could take of this. We're going to be doing the 25 days of Drawmas. Isn't that basically Drawvember, whatever it's called? No, it's a unique thing. It's an idea that may or may not work, but I'm going to try it out. I'm going to draw one Christmassy thing every single day till the end of Christmas. In fact, it might even go as far as the... Thank you. I really should turn off notifications. But just carry on every single day, maybe even until the 6th, which is, of course, the day the wise men visited Jesus in the biblical thing, and it's also my birthday. So I will maybe even draw myself something on that day, instead of just doing a Christmassy thing. But in any case, let us get started. So the first thing I want to draw is for a YouTuber that I actually recommend watching. If you do anything with Yu-Gi-Oh whatsoever, go look up Shiggies. Shiggies is a funny YouTuber, and honestly, I think it's really good person. If you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, support Shiggies. Okay, support your smaller Yu-Gi-Oh creators. But we're first going to start off, this is a shout out to them kind of thing, and also I'm going to be making this for them, essentially. And we're going to be doing, because there's a story where they have pretty much a tin filling up quite nicely with winged kuriboh cards. So I'm going to draw them a Christmassy winged kuriboh. So then, first of all, what you should always do with artwork, by the way, I'm not an expert artist by any means, but what you should always do is you should always get a reference. So since we're doing a fan art of winged kuriboh, an official artwork of winged kuriboh would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So we're going to make this as a 2 new layer, and we're basically going to use this, probably move it a little bit up to, say, here, just at the edge of here somewhere, as our guideline, okay? So, I'm going to probably start the main body of the little fella. And we got a little, like... Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. Okay. A little, like, bit here. You may have to make multiple attempts at doing the thing. This is natural in artwork. This is very natural. I am more used to drawing by hand, so this is going to be a bit weird to me. Actually, wait, hang on. Expect me to use the undo function a lot. And this will look a little pixely at first, because I am using the one-sized brush. So we got the bit there with the claw, so we'll just draw in the claw. And we'll do the rest of that claw later. All we wanted to do is put that there since it overlaps a little bit with something else. Also, that, just so it connects. Don't be afraid to zoom in to a ridiculous degree to make sure you get it absolutely right if you're drawing from a reference. And don't also be afraid to deviate a little bit from the actual work that you're referencing, because otherwise that's just tracing, if you don't do that. But, I'm just going to... probably... Heck, that's not good. I want to add a little extra shagginess to this little fella as well. becoming extra fluffy. I'm going to make this invisible now. Wait. Okay, so it kind of goes over to here. Probably going to move this actually down to here whilst I do that section. We'll like give him a couple of extra head tufts. Yeah, so that is our main kind of body. Doesn't look like much right now. I will grant you that. But it will look like something soon. Okay, so we're probably going to work on this hand since we already started with the claw. So, do that. And that looks terrible. That's fine. Everyone, a first attempt will never look quite right. Unless you're an absolute expert, which I already stipulated I am not an expert. It's about okay. Actually, what we might actually do is just fix... Oh. Why is it not... Oh, right, because of deleting the actual thing. Okay. But that could always be fixed. You could just do that. That. Like that. I basically went in too much there on that, which is fine. I can always fix and I can always rectify. There we go. Switch back to that. Just get rid of this. Make it more like that. Actually, wait. Hang on a minute. I'm doing this probably the worst possible way, but, you know. So we want a little bit of a lip here. And then that. That looks better. There we go. That could be better. Okay. Next, we're probably going to just do this wing here. So it starts roughly from about out here, but I'm going to do something a little different. So it looks like the wing's a little bit more outstretched rather than it being just kind of furled in. Unfurl the wings a bit on the bab. And it kind of has these shield-shaped feathers. So that's what we're going to do. It doesn't entirely matter if they're a little squashed in at times. Just that they have this vague shield-like shape. Try to keep straight. Also different enough that it looks organic, because organic stuff isn't perfect, you know. I have a habit with wing feathers of making them gradually smaller as I go on, which really you do not want to do. Here, over to here. Keep that end bit, so it kind of extends beyond the edge of the wing, like that. Again, another reason why I kind of prefer drawing on paper is it's a lot easier to rub something out with a physical rubber than it is the rubber tool in this application. What I might actually do then is just this. Sort of like rub out this line here using the pencil, white. So try and make this a little more circular. Same with the other jagged looking boy. So, I want to ask you folks, you fine folks, you brilliant beans, do you have any plans for the Yuletide period? I know we're in COVID season right now, still. Very long COVID season. But, I was wondering if you've got any abiding plans for the season. Whether it's spending time with family, what family you're able to spend time with, or whether you're going to be having a big old Zoom meeting, or maybe that you've got like some plan or something with an event. If you're in, say, a different country where the restrictions are less, what are you doing over this period? Anything exciting? Anything interesting? Perhaps there's a milestone coming up around about the same time. Maybe a family member is getting married, or perhaps it's someone's birthday around about that time. You know, I knew someone once whose birthday was on Boxing Day, which was quite funny. I feel bad who have birthdays around about this time because it would be hectic. It would be mega hectic around this time. And what presents are you buying people this year, if any, or making presents? Perhaps I'd be drawing art for presents for people this year. The few people that I know would appreciate artwork as presents. 'Cause money's not great at the moment. I'm fairly certain I'm probably in the same boat as a lot of people. And that'll do for that wing. Not perfect. But as an artist, I have a kind of a, not necessarily it'll do mentality, but like, you know, it's good enough that I like it. If a problem's truly glaring, I'll fix it later. That's one of the wings done. I know I should maybe like do the hands and whatever first, but you know, do the things one at a time, sort of a thing. But who does that? Who cares enough to do that? One hand is actually needs to be a bit lower, doesn't it? What about here? This time we'll actually do the claw bits. That looks a lot better, actually. I may actually fix this one up as well then. Just so I can at least say that, yeah, I think that actually is what's making all the difference there. That is making a lot of difference, just having it indented into the actual thing itself, into the actual hand itself. really makes that much extra of a difference. Okay, next we'll do the other wing. So soon after the last one, so it's roughly about here, but I want it to sort of drop down a little bit. So we've got this little bit of a... right up to the edge, pretty much. But doink! Just tidy that up. There we go. Jeez, sorry, I had a random armpit itch, and that kind of thumped that over. Still, I can fix this. I can fix it. It's probably going to go around about there and go back into the main body, so we don't have to worry about the rest of that bit. Yeah, it's actually a lot of a better system just to draw it. Fudge. Slipped a little there. Go. Here. This one has like less feathers, but it's slightly more furled than the other. This one's going to be like a bit more interconnected into the other. It's kind of mid-wing flap as well as one. It's kind of the vibe I'm trying to go for. There we go. And the last one. And the same principle, this is kind of folded in a little. As this one, as we're getting into like the corner. Fuck. Yeah, undo the paintbrush there. It's kind of folding into the other. It folds a little. Not sure if real birds do that, but this isn't a bird. This is a fairy, technically. There we go. That's the wing bits done. Next up, all we have to do is the cute little eyes and possibly the little. What we'll probably do actually is when it comes to it, we'll draw this line in that color, and then we'll do that. So, oh, little feet too. I forgot about the feet. So we'll probably do the feet next. Oh, jeez, what have I done? Hit it undo layer. So move that back up to here. Feetsies. The feets come down here a little bit. The little feety claws. Purr, 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 little feety claws. Do, 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 kuriboh's on its way. Okay. It's 1 foot. Just fix that a little bit. That little top beans. I wonder if this thing has like a... I guess that's like a paw pad, so, but I guess with it having clawed feet, it probably doesn't have toe beans. Maybe it does have toe beans, though. Who knows? Maybe it's like a cat. All creatures that have toe beans are babbies, therefore. Okay, zoom in. There we go, little feetsies. So, make that. So, And then move that, and we need to do the eyes next. So the eyes are triplicate. So we've got a round bit, and then a round bit. So it's basically 3 oblongs. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Circles are notoriously hard to do with a mouse, so bear with me. Okay. We'll need to fix this. This is repairable, but it needs to be fixed. So we need to get rid of this bit. Just adjust like that, and then fix again. Okay. I'm going to use that as the interior eyepiece actually, and use that as a basis for this. So just draw around this. Try and keep the eye other side. Actually, hang on a minute. I wonder, I might try something. So what I could do is I can select this area. This is a little bit cheaty. So what I'm going to do is I want to Control C, Control V. What that will have done is to new layer. Done is that, and then what we could do is we can layer, transform, flip. Done. That, because eyes are notoriously hard to get right. Merge down. There we go. Are notoriously hard to get absolutely perfectly right. In terms of sizing, particularly. So, a good idea is sometimes to copy the basic shape of the eye and put it where you want. That's not good enough. Not good enough. A little babby circle. Okay, we've also got this little. So we will take this bit here. Underneath. It's actually about adjacent to the eyeball, so kind of about here. And about here, we will draw in the, I don't know what you call that, like, bit of the eye, whether it's just like a bit of light reflecting off the eye. So, that's the main bit. So what we're going to do is, image, new layer, and so we've done the basic creature, right? What we're going to actually do is we're going to move this bad boy down, down to the middle, get this out, paint first. Okay, hit it. Select. Okay. And then what we're going to do is layer to image size. And then we're going to paint, color in the rest of that. Oh, heck, hang on a minute. Image size. Move him back in a little bit. There we go. Then we're going to go layer to image size. And then we're going to paint that back in. Just so he's a bit more in the middle. Then we can take this layer, roughly around about here. Put some extra fluffies there for some reason. Okay. Brr, 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 brr. What am I drawing now? Well, you'll find out in a second, but try to have a guess. Brr. It's a Christmas Eve hat with a little pom-pom. With a little pom-pom, yes. Little pom-pom hat. On this kuriboh thing, a little Barbie says, that hat looks really nice. but it needs some fixing 'cause it's not circular enough. Oh. Jingle rebo, jingle rebo, jingle all the rebo. Anyway, it looks a little less flat now. So, now we can colour in, and I tend to go with quite flat colours. Like this. Actually, should I give him a red hat or a green hat? I think I'll actually give him a green hat. Pure, more like an elf hat. Yeah. Sure, this layer has been filled in white. I'll actually put some more like fluff. Make this look a little fluffier. Actually, as well. Oh, wrong color. Nope, that didn't do the fluff right. That didn't do it either. I need like a... There we go, that looks nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy hat. And I'm going to speckle this with touches of silvery white, like this. Make it look like the hat is glittery. Just a couple of speckles. Do 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 do, Boba Fett, Boba Fett. Next up, we need to take these things and make sure the colors are right. And we want this color for the inner eye. Hey! I'm on the wrong layer. But it's okay, because if you don't do it on a visible part, the layer won't work anyway. Thank heck for that. Hey! I'll get the darker gold for this so it stands out a little more. As you can see, it's already starting to come together. Oh. See, that looks kind of white. So what we'll do is we'll keep those as white, but we will carefully just kind of draw around this bit, at least. Just get rid of that border. And then copy that back over and do the same. This. What we'll actually do is we'll disconnect that from that so it doesn't... Oh, wait. Actually, wait, that actually works pretty well, actually. Just so long as it doesn't take that. Not. There we go, and then I can paint that. The kuriboh do not have a mouth, therefore not give the bab a mouth. Yes. I don't know why I went to the Google image result search, but never mind. Okay, right. Make that layer visible again, please. We'll do the wings next. I'll take this color for the wings. It's lovely blue. I'm gonna copy. Oh. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just wind up with a situation where something isn't connected properly. So what we'll do is we'll just try and connect those, do those that we can do. to see what the problem is. It's that. It is that. Right there. As long as it's inside the lines, I don't really mind that much if some bits are interconnecting. Like. So this one has a hole somewhere. There. 1 pixel is all it takes sometimes. 1 pixel. Jingle bells, kuriboh, power. Do. You know, I'm not very good at making improv Yu-Gi-Oh! Christmas songs, I'm sorry. I will get better as the month goes on, probably. All I want for Christmas is not to be said directly. Maybe not. Okay, that's the wings. Let's do the hands next. Take majority color here. This shade of green. The hand and the feet. Again, I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, pants. Okay. There is something wrong here. I will find out the problem. Pixel right there. That one has no such problem. That one's fine. That one. Ugh. Looks like I snotted all over the page. Which I didn't, I assure you. I did not snot on the page. There was no snot. No snot on page, thanks. There we go. That's the Barbary feet. That is the feet of the Bab. The claws next, because the claws are kind of like this nice golden looking color. And I'm on the wrong layer again. And I'm still in the wrong layer. I am very bad at being on the wrong layer. It's fine. Doing all the feet. The toe beans. Toe beans. Toe beans. It's the toe beans done. So, next is the difficult bit. And also the kind of fun bit. We want this color first. Afterwards, this color. It's darker brown. Okay. Around about the face region, so around about here is where we'll start to draw. Yeah. So kind of around about here. Probably would have been a good idea if I were to, like... And this is going to connect kind of up to here. It's fine. And on the other side, it's just... And then what we do is color that in that color. And that and that. Oh. Heck. Well, it was nice trying. It could have gone either which way anyhow, in any case. So we're going to have to line hunt. Where is the problem? Where is that one pixely blinking gap? Just check there's not any pixel gap. Looks like that was all the gaps. I'm going to find out. Okay, lovely. And there it is. Wait. All these little flecks. Paint in that color too. We'll even give him a couple of highlights in his little hair. His little fluffy hair. Does look like he has eyebrows in this instance, which actually looks kind of cute. Like, huh? Why did you put a Christmas hat on me? Like another layer of fluff. Oh wait, no, I don't like that at all. We'll however put like little flecks. Sections. One per little bit. And that will kind of round it off then. Make them look super fluff. That fluffy Barbie, very fluffy. Everyone knows Barbie needs to be fluff. There we are. We'll even add in. We'll color pick this and make it a couple of shades lighter, just to add a little bit of a light effect on the eye. Looks like there's some light coming from somewhere. It's slightly reflecting off those eyes. There we go. And there is the Barbie. Let us now. So, what we could do is you can actually make a selection tool. So, where is it? Select. No. Select by color, and I can pick this on this layer, right? And delete all of that. Well, this is a tip I found out kind of a bit later than what one might really like, and that gets rid of pretty much the entire background then, whilst leaving that layer. 1 second. So there you are. From humble beginnings comes a Bab. It's not absolutely perfect, but he's a Bab, and that's all that matters. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for another artwork for Drawmas. On the second day of Drawmas, checks gave to the viewers. Stay tuned, because even I haven't figured that out yet. But stay tuned. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see in Drawmas. And it's going to take signing off. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.